In today's video, I thought I'd show you guys MTH's the Rail King Aerotrain on my layout. I'm not going to go into detail about this engine again because, you know, this engine has been out, this train set has been out for a number of years. MTH has done this in, you know, Proto 2, Proto 3, but just an interesting story about my set here. I actually got this set a year ago, and when I took it out of the box, the rear truck on the back here would, when I first took it out of the box and I ran it for the very first time, as soon as the train set would exit a curve and enter onto a straightaway, if you're familiar with this train set, the rear truck has one main wheel here, but just in front, that's kind of hidden, there's like a guide wheel, and that guide wheel exiting out of a curve, even on these 072 curves, this train set is supposed to be able to run on 031. That guide wheel would derail, and it would cause a short and shut the whole track down. And I couldn't get this train around the layout once. And I thought what it was that the underneath there's two pickup rollers that are close by, that are close to each other, and I thought what was happening was that there was too much spring tension on the pickup rollers, and it was pushing up on the guide roller and causing it to derail when it would exit the curve. So then, you know, the COVID-19 pandemic happened right after I got this engine, so I kind of put this train set on the back shelf, and I said, okay, I'm going to have to call MTH, but I kind of set it aside. And then finally back in December, I called MTH. It took about 2 hours of waiting to get somebody on the phone. I was on hold for 2 hours, which was really painstaking. And they offered to, they said it was a wiring harness problem that was causing this to do what it was doing. And they said, you know, if you want, you can send it back to us and we'll fix it. So I sent it back, and a couple weeks later, I got it back from MTH, and sure enough, this engine runs like a charm. So even though I've had this train set for a year, it's kind of new to me. I've really just been able to have some fun with it. So I just wanted to share it with you guys on this layout. So, you know, my favorite features about this engine, of course, are the front end. The front end is very unique. It's really cool, and even the tail end of the train, the rear of the train, is cool. It looks like the back end of a car. And of course, the windows are unique. If anybody knows the history of this locomotive, it was built by GM, and GM basically took two bus bodies and merged them together to make the cars. And so the cars actually look like buses, kind of. They have the unique windows on the side. So a really unique train, even though in real life this engine was not successful. It just really gave a harsh ride with those air bladder suspension. GM thought that they were, you know, adding this state-of-the-art suspension system, but it ended up backfiring. And even though bunch of the railroads did end up leasing this, it didn't end up being successful. So this train's got some cool sounds that I wanted to show you, and then we'll get this up and rolling.
Standards are all full. We're ready to pull out. tops off. Sam Spencer, tops off. She's running great.
Now arriving from Philadelphia on track 1, the Aerotrain.
I'll see you next year.
Yeah, so this is a fun little train set. I really like the way it runs and the way it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little running session, and look out for more of my videos. I'll be doing a lot more videos in the future. So stay safe, take care. We'll see you next time.